Good morning from the PCT. Thank goodness the sun is back out this morning. I am absolutely freezing. That's why I'm giving you a walking intro this morning. So cold. It pretty much rained all day yesterday, and it was a cold rain. I feel like we never get pleasant weather on the PCT. It's either most of the time just scorching hot, or if it rains, then it's terribly cold. So it's a rough life. Pickles again was like, how did you do the AT? And I'm like, it's the most magical place on earth. But I don't know because there was a lot of cold rain, especially in the beginning. I guess I've just blocked those parts out because for the most part, it was just so magical and wonderful. So hopefully I blocked this part out too. I mean, it was super pretty yesterday in the rain, like just beautiful. And obviously, you know, this region needs the rain, like seeing all the burn scars and everything. But, you know, that doesn't mean I have to like walking through it and having to pack up my freezing cold, wet, soaking tent and, you know. So today we're going to try to do 28 miles. I say try because there is a lot more elevation gain today. It's like 4,500 feet over 28 miles, I think. So we're going to try to make it that far. And then we'll just have 5 or 6 miles tomorrow to get to the jump off for Bend. And we're going to go into Bend and rest up and resupply. And we realize we've done like, I don't know, in the last week and a half, we've done like 250 miles or something like that. But anyway, we've done a lot in the last week. We've been busy. We've been doing a great job pushing the miles. And we're tired. We're feeling it. So we'll be definitely excited for a break in Bend. I'm going to reach the halfway point of my Carson City to Canada quest today. Although I actually think it's like pretty far past halfway. I think it would be halfway if I took the northern route of the Tahoe Rim Trail, or maybe halfway on the PCT if I had taken the northern route of the Tahoe Rim Trail. But as it is, I've done like 900 miles since Carson City, something like that, and only have like 750 to go, so I'm definitely past half. But this is where at Reese Lake, near the Three Sisters Peaks, that's where Visit Carson City considers to be the halfway point. So that means I will get half of my money from them after I reach that halfway point. So that is great news. But I am curious how they did that math. I don't know. The point is Reese Lake, and I was having a really hard time finding Reese Lake on the map. So I got some cell phone service last night. I Googled it, and it literally said, Reese Lake is so small that it's often not listed on maps, or it's not shown on maps. I was like, oh, okay, that's why I couldn't find it. So far out, just list it as a pond, actually. But I did find it. I think it's right off the trail near the middle sister or the southern sister. I can't remember. But anyway, so that's exciting. 16 miles to go for that. And really hoping I'm going to be able to dry out my stuff today. Oh, I just hate putting away a cold, wet tent. I hate it so much. And I also hate setting up a cold, wet tent. So really hoping I get some great sunshine, a nice patch today to dry everything out. And yeah, that'll be the day. Definitely a lot more climbing today. Hoping to get some nice views since we're going to go by the Three Sisters Peaks. And I talked to a nice southbounder yesterday, Plate. Hey Plate, if you ever see this video. And he told me that Northern Oregon is just so beautiful. And he said even coming up on these mountains, super beautiful. And he had nice things to say about Mount Jefferson. So I think there's really nice things coming. And I'm glad they're not going to be shrouded in rain and fog and clouds, Such a bummer yesterday. So many lakes. I love to swim and I just haven't done much swimming on this trail because a lot of them have been super cold, you know, snow melt, or it just hasn't been the right point in the day where I wanted to stop, or just different reasons. And yesterday there were so many lakes and they were so pretty and I was like, oh, I'd love to stop for a swim, but I'm freezing and it's raining. So I hope there are more lakes ahead on more beautiful days. I also do not think I will be swimming today, but you never know. But all right, let's go. Let's get on with the day. Wow, the Southbounders have done 700 miles. That means I have 700 left. Well, plus an extra 30 to hike back to Hart's Pass, I believe, since the Canada border there is now closed. So instead of going 8 miles in Canada, you got to turn around and hike 30 back, I think. So 730 miles to go. Look at all that steam coming up off the plants. Say hello to the beautiful Sisters Mirror Lake. Okay, this one in the forefront, that's the South Sister, and that's the Middle Sister in the background, the pointy one. Can I just say, this is amazing, and I love it here. Oregon's great. 2 thumbs up for Oregon. Except for that gross burn section before Crater Lake. That gets 2 thumbs down. Starting to look like fall in these plants, huh? These fall colors. Like these ones. And all across this meadow. It's kind of weird because I feel like I haven't experienced seasons at all in the past few months. California just felt like a giant desert, to be honest. So it's kind of interesting to suddenly see fall colors and have it be pretty cold yesterday and this morning. It's like, oof, is fall coming already? Probably is in the mountains, huh? There's a deer up there, running away, hopping away. Ah, an actual stream. You love to see it. I almost just stepped on this frog. More burn. Sad, sad, sad. Okay, I might have to adjust and say 1 thumb up for Oregon. I got too excited. Ooh, look at these purple flowers. Love it. There's Pickles drying her stuff out already. Lunchtime. Treating myself to a hot lunch today. I'm having protein ramen. Thank you, Ken. Look at that mountain hiding over there behind the clouds. We haven't played this game in ages. Trail or creek, trail or creek. Just kidding, both. So this one hiding behind the clouds, that's the middle sister again, just closer up. All right, here's Reese Lake, halfway through my Carson City to Canada quest. But like I said, actually definitely more than halfway. That dramatic spiky peak up there is the husband. It's getting gloomy out here again. Entering the Obsidian limited entry area. Apparently, rangers are really big on checking permits in this area. I haven't had my permit checked for the entire trail, but apparently it's very common to get your permit checked in here. I don't know this area at all, so I am curious why it is so popular that they need to check permits. So I guess we'll see. A little bit of snow. Whoa, look at this rock. That's cool. Peter, if you're out there and listening, what is this? Oh, silly me. I guess it must be Obsidian. That's why this is the Obsidian limited entry area. Yes? Is this a quiz? This rock is also very interesting. There's my feet for scale. It's a big rock. Look at those layers. This is Glacier Creek. Look at all these pretty wildflowers. And that's the end of the Obsidian area. I liked it so much, I'm gonna give Oregon that 1 thumb back. So 2 thumbs up for Oregon. Oof, look at all this. This is super cool, but oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I have nothing left in the tank. I gotta get to bed. These paintbrushes are an amazing color. Love it. Camp tonight.